Hi everyone, welcome back to another Cut Above with Chris. Head shave time. I've just finished my face shave. I've got a couple of tiny little creepers that popped out, but other than that, superb shave. I really enjoyed it. The soap is outstanding. In fact, I'd probably go as far to say as it's in my top 3 now. And it's not a scent I would normally pick, but the soap itself, just based on performance alone, the scent is nice. It's a good scent strength for me. Definitely. I do like the scent. It's just one of them ones that doesn't set the world on fire, but you've got to keep going back to smell it. That sort of scent, similar to the Barrister Man Diamond and a few other soaps that I've tried. The Barrister Man, Le Petit Chypre, they're all, Barrister Man seem to be that sort of scent profile. Jeeves of Hudson Street, Turkish bath, just used it on my face, and it lathers great. It's got a great slickness, great protection, and let's say it's definitely in my top 3 for performance at least. Scent wise, it's alright. It's not if I picked it up I wouldn't buy it, put it that way, but because this was paid forward to me, then it's just superb. And let's say I got this sent to me by Kenny Reberal, lovely bloke. He just sent me a bunch of soaps that he purchased and didn't like for one reason or another, whether it be scent. I can't honestly say it would be performance, but these came brand new. I'm not sure whether he's used the Jeeves of Hudson before. I would imagine he would have, but these scents probably just did not work for him. So I'm going to get stuck in. So let's go. What am I doing? I've got a bit carried away there. I haven't even really got set up. The brush for today is the custom Leo Freo Celtic Hoops brush. One of the boys. 24mm tuxedo knot, which if you just watch my face shave, it's pretty much the same as a black wolf knot. They feel very similar, but I'm starting to find that I think the black wolf knot is, and I mean ever so slightly softer. I don't know how, but it is. So it sort of adds flavour. It's similar to what I'm finding now with the Boss knot and the Game Changer. The more I use them, the more I get looking at them, the more I touch them, feel them, use them, I'm starting to realise now that there is ever so slight differences to them. Similar to what you guys would get if you get 2 different 2-band badges. It's the same here, but 2 different badges. Might have a different diet, different hair. So it's similar to that, and I think these are just slightly, ever so slightly not as soft as the Black Wolf. So it sort of adds a little bit to what Peter Wolf is saying about his knots being made for him and actually done for him, which they are, and I do believe that, but I just thought it was the same fibre, and I don't think it is. I think they are just ever so slightly different. It's almost like it's got finer tips on the Black Wolf. So without talking too much shit, I'm 3 minutes in here and I've done nothing but talk crap. So yes, Jeeves of Hudson Street, Turkish bath, scent strength out the tub was probably about 3.5, 4. You get a bit of water on it, you get it lathered up, it gets up to 5, 5.5, maybe even bordering on a 6. It's a good scent strength out of this. It is a nice scent. It's a very milky, creamy, chocolatey. It smells a little bit Turkish delight-y with a bit of almost herby. It's really nice. It is a sweet scented soap, very gourmand. So it does. You could eat it sort of smell, that sort of scent that you think, oh, it smells really nice. That I could eat that. Definitely. But the main thing with this soap is it makes an amazing lather. So good dollop of water in the bowl there. I hope you can see that wobbling around. I mean that was a good splash of water in there. That's good. So I'm just straightening my Saponaficio Varasino bowl, which has got the dimples on the bottom and it's got banana leafing on the inside of the bowl. And for those of you that don't know what banana leafing is, it's almost like a rough cast on a wall. It's just textured on the inside, and it just aids in creating a really thick, luxurious lather, which I know this soap does because I did test lather it a few days back. It needs a lot of water. It eats water, this stuff, and you need to, whenever you think it's right, give it a bit more, and then it'll be right. Now I've not worked on this for long, and as you can see I'm already starting to build up a little bit of lather. It probably needs quite a good dollop of water, so I've just given that a real good drenching. Yeah, the scent for some reason seems a little bit milder now out of the bowl than what it did when I did my face shave, when I did the face lather. Yeah, so that's strange, but saying that, my nose is starting to block up for some reason. It has been cold over here today, right enough. Right, I'm not done yet. I will work on it just a little bit more, but as you can see, there won't be a 15-minute break in between this and the shave. Hopefully. I am waiting for a phone call from my daughter's school because she's been off for 3 days unwell. 4 days, I think. So I am waiting on that. So it wasn't a massive load that I did on the brush. It wasn't a massive load of soap that I loaded into the brush, should I say. Well, so much for that. Just as I said it, I'm waiting for a phone call, the phone rang, but it wasn't the teacher. It was a fella from China asking me to advertise my business for sale in China. I'm selling my carpet cleaning business at the moment. So yeah, that makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? Advertising it in China. I suppose there's a lot of people that want to try and get into the country and will buy a business to do that. Right, I'm going to stop there. This lather is incredible. I'll just flick that off there and you'll see the peak. Look at that. Lovely. Right, put everything to the side, wet the head. Now, I did get a little, I think it was just a little nick on the back yesterday, but it healed up with just the aftershave and theirs. So hopefully I'll get the same result today. Well, no cuts at nicks. But if I get the same performance on my head as I got on my face, then this stuff is really easily set in my top 5 for everything. The performance on it was superb on my face shave. If you haven't watched that yet, I suggest you go and watch it if you're even remotely interested in buying Brian's products at Jeeves and Hudson Street, Jeeves of Hudson Street. I'm just going to dip the tips again and just see if I can, oh yeah, it's just instant, look. I've already lathered this with a lot of water. I just thought I'd just pop another little bit on there. It's not as thick on my head as it is on my face. I never get it as thick, and I think it's because I'm painting it over such a large area. But that's still very impressive. It's very luxurious. The bowl is chock-a-block. No surprises here, the Wunderbar, and all I've done is just switch the blade out from my face shave, Bolzano Superinox or Superinox Bolzano. I think it is the Bolzano Superinox. So this will be the second use of the blade. And I'm just going to go directly against the grain. That was very smooth on my face, so let's see how it goes on the head. Check the slickness here. Yeah, it's this razor. You know, I'm pretty confident it's the razor that's causing it. It's so efficient. I believe it actually takes the soap clean off your head. It doesn't actually leave any residual slickness at all. I'm just going to go across the grain here, and then I'll go against the grain on the subsequent pass, because I was getting a little bit of irritation there yesterday. I was getting some little bumps and weepers. And same again on this side, I'll just go against the ground just on this bit here. Cross, sorry, not against, across. And then we'll go against. So if you watch this, Kenny, I have got a little box sort of sorted for you now. It's just finding time to get down to post the bloody thing. My kids are off sick at the moment, so I don't get out of the house much, unless it's to a doctor's appointment to take them and make sure they're okay. And then I'm working quite a bit as well, whenever I've not got the kids. So yeah, the residual slickness is actually pretty good, pretty good. The blade is super smooth. Soap is super slick, very protective. Was a little bit, just a little bit of skipping there. Not much, but a little bit. Gonna just add a little bit of lather to the back. It's dried out a little bit because I think it's because I've been talking so much crap. It is a bigger area to cover as well, so it's not like your face where it lasts quite as long. Yeah, not much left on there now. Okay, let's grab a bit of lather out the bowl. As you can see, this oodles of this stuff. Right. Right, now I will say I'm getting a bit of irritation on my head, which is interesting because this is when I got the irritation from Grapelicious when I did my head shave. But I didn't get it on my face. I didn't get irritation with this on my face, but I'm getting it on my head. Now it's not bad, it's not as anywhere near what I got from K-Shave Works, but it's there and I can feel it. Just that sort of irritating tingle that you get. Yeah, it's definitely a bit of irritation. It's not the most comfortable. I've got to be brutally honest, it doesn't, it surprised me, because I would have thought my head would have been more sort of weather-worn and more used to maybe copying some of this scents and whatever's actually in the soap. But irritation aside, the thing with irritation is it doesn't affect everyone. It doesn't affect me on my face, clearly with this soap. Yeah, so a little bit of a downer if I'm honest. I'm glad the face shave went well, because at least I know I can use it on my face. Doesn't mean I can't use it on my head. I might find that it might react the first time and then be fine the second time, so I will more than likely at some point along the way give it another go on my head and just see if I get that reaction again. I will have to do that at some point with Grapelicious from K Shave Works, but there's no post shave. Feels great. It's BBS, feels very moisturised, lovely. Thea's medicated. The soap itself is outstanding. It lathers great. It's got great slickness, great protection. Whew. Nice bit of burn there from that. I just want to catch. There we go, beautiful. That was all it needed, just that little bit. The crown's always the worst because the hair grows everywhere. Right, actually made much less mess that time because I didn't go too far down my sideburns, which was good. Okay, while that's drying in, once again we can have a look at what was used today. So the soap, Jeeves of Hudson Street, veteran-owned Turkish bath is a scent, and it is a very nice scent. It's not my sort of scent, it's nothing that I pick up, but I do enjoy it. It is nice. It's a very gourmand scent, very sort of chocolatey, milky, with a bit of spice in here. Yeah, it's an excellent soap, it really is. And if you're looking for a sort of nice scented soap that performs superbly, this is one I'd definitely look at. It probably, I was going to say it'd probably be good for people that have sensitive skin, but quite clearly on my head it was a little bit irritating. Nowhere near as bad as K Shave Works Grapelicious, but I could certainly feel it. And the sign of a good soap, as I can see here, I've just rinsed this hell of a really good rinse, and it's still caked full of soap. So just give it a quick rinse under the hot water. There we go, that's pretty much it now. It just needs that little extra rinse. Leo Frio Custom Celtic Football Club. The hoops, as you can see, green and white hoops. Tuxedo 24mm knot, 55mm loft I think's on this. Yeah, and it's take a little bit of that scent, it's lovely. Really nice. The bowl, it's upon a feature of Aracino shaving grail. It's the only bowl I use now, probably the only bowl I'll ever use from now on. I don't see the point in having another bowl. It's got a great handle to hold on to. You're never letting this go. It's deep enough that it doesn't ooze out the sides and it whips up a great lather. Cannot complain. Wunderbar with the Superinox by Bolzano, or the Bolzano by Superinox. I'll need to look that up. I'm pretty sure it's the Superinox by Bolzano in there. Second use, I used it for my face shave. This razor is beautiful. As you can see, it's a torqued razor, so it's actually the twisted look where the actual metal has been twisted. It's not just a straight cut. And it's got the titanium handle on there, the Halo handle by Razor Rock. These are available from italianbarber.com, and it's just a wonderful razor. It's probably my favourite razor at the moment, if I'm honest. And moved on to Thea's medicated, and now we have got, so I'm just going to pop, I'll put that one last. How are we feeling? Really good. Any nicks or cuts? Nothing at all. Excellent. Brute post shave balm. This is new over here. I'm assuming this has been out for a long time, but it's new in my supermarket. It's got a big new sign next to it, and here we go. It's a very nice post shave balm. It's got a lovely, really light scent of the Brute. It's not in your face at all. You could probably use it with other aftershaves. That's it, it's absorbed now, there's nothing left. It's completely absorbed into my skin, and the moisture is amazing. And I'm just going to leave it at that. I was going to pop some Brute spray on, but I love the feel of that. That just feels incredible. So, I should have said at the start, this is my countdown shave. 11 days to go now. until the giveaway, 750 subscriber giveaway. I'll pop the link down below for that giveaway. If you haven't already checked him out, I did mention him on my face shave previously. SoCal Shave. He's one of my subscribers. Well, he's a subscriber to my channel. I'm a subscriber to his channel. He's just started up. I think he's got 40 odd. There's 40 or so people on there, subscribers. So check him out. Everyone's different. Everyone's got something that you'll enjoy. Well, for the main part. There's a lot of stuff I do that probably pisses people off and annoys people, and I totally understand that. I watch some people and I think, oh shit, I wish they wouldn't do that. But on a whole, everyone I watch, there's something I enjoy about it, and that's why I keep going back and back and back and back. So, you guys stay safe, drive safe, don't drink and drive. I'll catch you guys next time. Cheers.